Your brain is being hijacked. Every notification, every scroll, every red dot on your screen, it's a calculated strike on your neural pathways. We are living in an era of hyperstimulation, and frankly, the human brain was never designed to process this much information. You feel tired, anxious, and unmotivated, not because you are lazy, but because your dopamine receptors are exhausted. They are drowning in a sea of instant hits. But what if you could reclaim your cognitive autonomy? Today, we explore the subtle art of digital fasting, a deep biological reset to turn the world's noise back into silence. To understand the solution, we must first understand the crisis of neural hijacking. Digital consumption in 2026 isn't just a bad habit, it's a sophisticated form of brain modification. Every app on your phone is engineered by teams of psychologists and engineers to trigger a dopamine spike. This neurotransmitter was originally meant to reward us for finding food or learning a skill. Now it's being triggered by an endless scroll of short-form videos. When you are constantly overstimulated, your brain does something dangerous. It downregulates. It builds a tolerance. This is why ordinary life, reading a book, having a conversation, or just sitting in silence starts to feel profoundly, painfully boring. You aren't broken. Your dopamine baseline is simply shattered. This chronic overstimulation leads to what psychologists call mental fragmentation. Because your attention is being pulled in 1,000 directions every hour, you lose the ability to enter deep work or flow states. You feel a constant mental fog, a weight behind your eyes that sleep cannot fix. This is the physiological cost of choosing infinite novelty over meaningful focus. The cure is not just less screen time or a simple weekend break. The cure is digital fasting. Think of it as a metabolic reset for your mind. It is the systematic, deliberate stripping away of hyperstimulating notifications and infinite scrolls to allow your neural pathways to heal. By forcing this reset, we embrace a concept most people fear: deliberate boredom. In a world that profits from your distraction, being bored is a superpower. When you stop the constant flow of instant digital hits, your brain's neurochemistry begins to stabilize. The inflammation of your attention span starts to recede. Clarity returns. Your ability to think deeply for more than 2 minutes at a time begins to recover. Suddenly, the quietest moments of your life, the ones you used to escape from, start to feel profoundly rewarding again. So how do you execute a true digital fast in a world that demands you stay connected? It requires a tactical approach. First, you must audit your digital environment. Your phone should not be an open door to everyone's opinion. Remove notifications for everything except the absolute essentials, calls and direct messages from real people. Silence the noise of the crowd to hear your own voice. Second, you must replace instant gratification with what we call restorative stillness. During a digital fast, your brain will crave stimulation. It will scream for a quick scroll. You must meet that craving with stillness. Whether it's a walk without headphones, staring at a wall for 10 minutes, or manual writing in a journal, you are teaching your brain that it doesn't need a screen to feel alive. Third, and perhaps most importantly, you must implement a digital sunset. Your brain's circadian rhythm is tied to your mental health. By cutting off all screens 90 minutes before bed, you allow your brain to enter a state of neurological repair. You aren't just sleeping, you are cleaning the toxic buildup of a day's worth of data. Digital fasting is a rigorous journey. It is uncomfortable, and at times it feels lonely. But the reward is a sharpened mind, a mind that is no longer for sale to the highest bidder. It is about reclaiming your mental sovereignty and empowering yourself to take back control of your own focus, your own time, and ultimately, your own life. The world wants you distracted because a distracted mind is easy to influence. A focused mind, however, is a threat to the status quo. If you're ready to reclaim your cognitive autonomy and join this experiment in biological optimization, you are in the right place. Subscribe to the Diary of Human Mind for more deep dives into the mechanics of your inner world. Tell me in the comments, what is the one app that has the strongest grip on your focus right now? Let's acknowledge the trap, and then let's break out of it together. Your journey to a clear mind starts today.